Hi everyone. I decided to take tonight to do a little brightness and sound demonstration with the sabers that I have that do have sound. I'll go over them quickly to just give you an idea what's inside of them. But before I do that, I just want to point out that though there is another blade sitting up there, that's what I usually use in my Luke. I'm going to be using this one blade, a medium width trans white blade with film inside, no external diffusion, so there's no idea of, well, this blade was used for this saber and this one for another one, and no, fair across the board. So we've got stock MR Vader ESB. We've got a Luke ROTJ stock sound, but it's got recharge and a regular LED inside rather than the string blade. We have the Aligo by Amp Trooper. I think the speaker's starting to go, but it's still great saber. Stormtrooper concept saber that I bought from Aaron a while back. The limited edition Imperial Knight inspired saber from Ultra Sabers. Now, note, these four here have Master Replicas boards. Once we get here, we get into different boards. This has an ultrasound. The Redeemer from Saber Forge has a neutrino in it. The Akal Esh, the DXHD, whatever you know it as, has Igniter in it. Then Solos Holds Force Unleashed Concept Saber has Igniter Mini in it. This has a Z6 for the LEDs. This has an X4. This has 3 or 6 watt, I'm not sure, but no, it's not one of the 12 watts. This 3 watt, I believe. I'm not sure what these three have. They're either 3 or 6 watt, but it'll give you an idea of brightness. Now, just to give you an idea, this is under regular overhead light. Nice and bright. This is by no means a darkened room, so you will see what this looks like in light. Alright, I apologize for any fuzziness or jumping around. I'm using the camera on my phone because I can't find my regular camera. But again, it'll be the same medium for all these things, so you'll have an idea of what they look like. So, starting at the top, moving to the bottom. The ESB Vader. As you can see, it looks nice on camera. It's by far the dimmest of them all. Yeah, so stock MR sound. Bringing now to the ones with LED in the hilt rather than in the blade. As you can see, LED in hilt a lot brighter than the regular MR string blade. Volume's about the same, since they are both stock MR boards, but you see the light is already quite a bit different. The Aligo's in need of a charge. It's dim right now, but still great and very comfortable to use saber. Now here's where we start ramping up the volume a bit. Stormtroop Custom Saber has the whole pommel, so you're going to have a lot more sound escaping. Now, sadly, that saber had a bit of an accident about a week or so back. knocked the reflector out of the hilt, so it's currently not quite as bright as it used to be. But one of these days I'll get around to fixing that. So we go to the ultrasound board now. I love how white looks in a trans-white blade. So, quite a bit brighter between these two currently, and you hear much more throaty sound to the board. Here we go to the Saber Forge Redeemer. Again, this is neutrino, so it's not one of the 12 watt, but I think you'll still be impressed with the brightness and the sound. Now, as we get to the X4 and the Z6, let me state that I do not have a preference between the two. I like the X4 and the Z6. The Z6 is definitely better for color mixing. However, I find personally that the brightness is about the same between the two. So, here we go. Sorry for the chuckle there. I just love how bright these are and how loud they are. And you can't help but love the features of Igniter, like being able to do your blaster blocks.
No! I'm warning you!
And your lockups.
I'll kill you!
So those are all my sabers that I have with sound, test of the loudness as well as the brightness. I'll let you all judge for yourselves what you consider to be best. This is presented without comment on quality. However, it is obvious that as you move down the line, the loudness and the volume and the brightness certainly go up. So, that's my little video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And of course, now I want to play with all my sabers and only have so many hands. Anyway, thanks a lot.